This year's Grammy was a doozy. I'm telling you right now, this year's Grammys was crazy, y'all. I'm being serious. What was yo? I'm gonna be honest with you. There was a lot of surprises. There was a ton of surprises, man. A lot of careers on the line. Shout out to Jelly Roll, everybody that won. Shout out to Kendrick, everybody, man. Like, yo, Tyler's performance was crazy creative. I mean, hey, we got a lot to go through right now, but the question is, what everybody wants to know is, does this put Kendrick the best rapper of all time? I said the rest. The best rapper than the rest. The best rapper of all time, y'all. Does it make Kendrick, does it put him in the lineup of the best rapper of all time? We're going to go through each year and see who got credited each year for the best rapper of all time. And now this is going to be a list. This is going to be since the inception of hip hop. But every year, every decade, every once in a while, people like to put up lists. And we could go through the list of what everybody's perception was of the best rapper of all time. Is it sold units? Is it Grammys? Is it popularity? Is it lyricism? Y'all gotta let me know. What makes you the best, the absolute best rapper of all time? Put it in the comments. What makes you the best rapper of all time? What puts you in the running for that? Is it awards? Is it vanity? Is it the things that you collect while you're on your way up? Is it popularity? Is it what the streets is talking about? Because there's a lot of rappers that could be put on this list that the streets will say are better than the rappers that are commercially successful. Do you have to be commercially successful to even be placed in that category? Or does it go by accolades? Does it go by what you obtain? How many Grammys? How many VMAs you've won? Well, VMAs is gone now, but yeah, man. Or is it sales? Or is it what the streets is talking about? Is it what the coach is feeling? Put it in the comments, man. Put it in the comments. Hold on. Let me start reading some of these, man. Hey, what up? What up, Teresa? What up, Noah? Hey, yo. Body, I can't wait to get my music out here. Many lyrics and shit. Da-da-da. What you got, man? What you got? What you got? What you got? Let me see. Hey, bro. Shut these dudes down. Because this shit has gotta. Oh, shoot. All right, so you got something you about to drop? You got something you about to drop? Hey, we might even check that out. It's the music. All right, so do you feel like, hey, Noah, do you feel like it's like what the coach is feeling? Is it what the culture is feeling? Because right now, they really talking about Kendrick being the best rapper of all time. He surpassed Jay-Z. He surpassed Ye. He surpassed M. Not only that. Peep this, man. Not only that. Good Kid, Mad City, bro. Good Kid, Mad City, the longest hip-hop album on the charts, bro. 2020, over 670 weeks. Not days, 670 weeks. Oh, my God. Oh, my. How many birthdays have passed since this has been on? Since Good Kid, Mad City has been on the charts. You know how many birthdays I've passed? Damn, I think I went from a young old man just to an old man. In that retrospect, I went from a young old man to just an old man, bro. 670 weeks, y'all. Surpassing previous record held by Eminem. That is wild. That is wild. That is nothing to be played with, bro. And then now he surpassed everybody with the Grammys. What up? What up, J-Tom, man? I tried to hit you up the other day, bro. I had something to ask you, but we'll talk about it offline, you heard? Yo, Koala, what up, baby? Yo, shout out to Koala, man. Give Koala, bro. Give Koala TV a major shout out and respect. He is fucking doing his thing. Man, this fucking dude right here is putting in work overtime. My boy Koala is putting in that work, y'all. I'm not going to hold you, bro. I see this dude getting a Netflix special within the next year. Put a W in the chat if you do not see this man getting a Netflix special in the next fucking year, y'all. I'm going to be honest with you. Koala, yo, you on your grind, baby boy. Yo, you kick me. Yo, you putting fire underneath my ass, bro. I'm over here like, yo, what the fuck? Like, you putting in that work, baby boy. Shout out to you, dead ass. Dead ass, bro. Dead ass. You putting in that work. You got me like, damn, bro, I got to do more. Y'all gonna be seeing me with my baby over here like this doing lives, bro. I'm gonna be over here cradling my Romeo over here. You know what I'm saying? Cause I gotta compete with dude. Dude is like, yo, man, I'm gonna show y'all how to do it, man. Shout out to him. God bless the dude, bro. He's been doing his thing. And actually, I did want to address something right now because a lot of people was like, yo, when I was talking some shit, like it had nothing to do with him. A lot of people was, misconstruing it. Putting, I guess they was putting mad posts on his stuff saying, yo, why you messing with Rom? Bro, me and Koala's nothing but love, bro. Me and him got nothing but love, bro. Like, yo, that's the homie right there. I wouldn't care if Koala copied or pasted anything I've ever done. Shit, I'll do the same shit with him. You know what I'm saying? But you know what's crazy, though? I'm going to be honest with you. Koala got his thing going. I got my thing going. I would never be upset with Koala because Koala, he does his thing, man. He does it in his own way. Now, I get it. There's a lot of similarities because we're both bugged out and we both got ADHD. But he do his own thing, and he grinding. I don't grind nowhere near as much as this man, so shout out to him. So you the real one of this year, man. Shout out to you. No dick ride, you heard? No dick ride. But that being said, we all for Koala. We back to these Grammys, man. We back to these Grammys, man. So now, put it in the comments. What puts you in? What makes you so special? What is the conversation to be had with all these accolades that Kendrick Lamar is gaining, bro? He's got the Grammys. He's got the sales. The only thing he doesn't have is the consistent number ones, man. The consistent number ones. You know what I'm saying? The consecutive number ones. But does that make you the greatest of all time? Because last night, man, he did his thing, bro. He did his thing. Here we go right here. Kendrick Lamar breaks Jay-Z's Grammy record as he becomes most awarded rapper with 27 gramophones, bro. Look at your boy over there. Looking all Poindexter and proper, bro. Y'all, I'm telling you, money will do that to you. Money will do that to you. Hey, if that was me, man, I'd be in my get-up, you know what I'm saying, and a pair of Timbs. I'd be in some khakis, some Timbs, you know what I'm saying, a little polo shirt. I'd be up there just, chilling. I'd have the glasses, you know what I'm saying? That make you look extra intelligent when you're giving your, when you're getting your award speech. I want people to feel like, yo, this man's intelligent. You know what I mean? So, hey, this is what we got here. Kendrick Lamar set a new record at 2026 Grammy Awards, becoming the most awarded rapper in history with 27 wins, surpassing Jay-Z's 25. Surpassing Jay-Z's 25. He had a crazy run this year, man. The last 2 years, he had a crazy run. Tell me what y'all think. Is he the greatest rapper of all time or of this generation? Because every generation has a different perspective. Back in my day, bro, you could see, back in my day was way back in the day, you heard? Back in my day was way back in the day. So we had a lot of different perspectives. We had Rakim the God, you know what I'm saying? Then shoot, we had Nas, we had Biggie, we had Jay-Z. Like everybody was going back and forth. But right now, is it decisive? Is it of all time or of this generational era? Y'all got to put it in the comments for me. Let me check these comments out, man. I got so much up here to read. Let me see what y'all saying. Por Latinos. Hey, yo, Bad Bunny had a crazy night. Bad Bunny had a crazy night, bro. He's already done the dress down times. Look, gotta switch it up. Yeah, you true. Yeah, that's facts. That's facts. Said it. Who said it? Who said it? They give it to their darlings. All right, so now let me ask y'all this. Do y'all think that the Grammys is rigged? Let's be honest. Do y'all think the Grammys is rigged? How many times have we thought our favorite artist or a certain artist should have gotten a Grammy? And somebody like Little Garbage Pail ended up winning the entire Grammys. Like, who the hell is this guy? You know what I'm saying? Little Dump Truck or something like that. Ended up winning. And we was like, bro, who the fuck is this guy and where they come from? You ain't never heard an album of theirs ever. Once. Not once. But it says a 38-year-old. Hey, he's 38, man. He's 38. He's put in his time. He's put in his work. So he definitely paid his dues. But there's people online saying that's questionable. People feel like Kendrick is the Grammy darling. Is Kendrick the Grammy's darling? Is it just like Kendrick, every year we're going to just put Kendrick's name in? Is that what's going on here? Because I feel like he put in his work. I feel like his albums speak for themselves. He also praises. All right. He also, how many of y'all fuck with Tyler's? How many of y'all fuck with Tyler's performance? I think Tyler's performance was crazy last night. I thought that shit was crazy. That shit was insane. And Trump took mad L's last night. Grammys got crazy political. I guess if you're going to get political, that's where you're going to get political. That's one thing I don't like about these award shows, bro. Shit gets political. Shit gets crazy. And people talk out of pocket, man. And then now, Trump want to sue. It's crazy. We got so much to cover. But put it in the comments, man. Is he the best of all time or of this generation? I think he at least deserves of this generation. I feel that way. I personally feel that right now he's on such a run that he definitely deserves best rapper of this time period, of this generational time period, bro. At least of the last decade. At least of the last decade. Because you know what's going to switch every year? When Kendrick stops and then these new kids come up and then these younger folks come up, it's going to be somebody else. Because there's a lot of people saying that, what's his name? Youngboy should have got a Grammy. How many of y'all feel that? I mean, he very popular, bro. Yo, the kids is loving him. They calling him today's Michael Jackson. They comparing Youngboy to Michael Jackson. Sometimes people are delulu. I ain't going to hold you. Michael Jackson? You know what I'm saying? Michael Jackson? Is that where we going with it? That's wild. But hold on. Let me look at these comments. Hold on one second. Viva Puerto Rico! Wepa! Pa que lo sepa! Hold on. We got some Puerto Ricans in the building. Hold on. Puerto Rico. I got my Puerto Rico shine in there. Last decade face. All right. Orange raised eyebrow. Really? Rom face orange raised eyebrow. Man. So I guess you ain't feeling it, man. Face orange raised eyebrow. That's what's up. He's paving the way for lyricism. I ain't gonna hold you. I think that he has brought lyricism back to the table, bro. Back to the forefront. A lot of people are going, which like these new rappers, some of them you see them and they starting to get lyrical. And then some of them are still with that wavy, vibey shit with the auto-tune. But a lot of rappers, bro, they bringing that smoke. They bringing that shit back, bro. It's coming back, bro. Baggy jeans, Timbs, all of that coming back, bro. I'm being serious. No more tight, your fucking little sister's fucking, pants and none of that shit. You ain't got to shop in the women's aisle no more as a grown-ass man, bro. You shop in the men's aisle where it says baggy fit. You ain't got to go to the women's section no more. Like a lot of motherfuckers, that's where they was getting their clothes from, you heard? I wish Snow the product. Yeah, but she's independent. That's what happens. All right, so y'all see what happens when you go independent, bro. You ain't got the machine behind you. When you go independent, it is almost impossible to get there. It's almost impossible. And most of the people that say that they're independent, that are up there in the Grammys, like a Macklemore, remember when Macklemore took the Grammy that year and beat out Kendrick. It's like, where the fuck this dude come from and what the fuck are you talking about? But yeah, he took the Grammy that year and he was supposedly independent. So I don't believe he was indie though. Kenny Best of what? Nah. Okay, all right. So say big, yo, you ain't buying it, huh? You ain't buying it. You ain't on that. Kenny Best of what? Not. I don't know what the hell that means. Still here. All right. So that's the question. That's the question to be hit. Yo, that is the actual question, bro. What makes you the best? What puts you in the top tier? MC category. Is it accolades? Is it what the streets is feeling? What the coach is feeling? Y'all gotta let me know, man. That's my question. She was ghostwriting. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know Snow was definitely ghostwriting. She nasty, yo. Snow the product is, yo, she dope. She's no slouch, man. She nice with the pen, you heard? Macklemore was Kendrick's homie. Yeah, that's wild. That is wild. All right, man. So, yo, I want to get into some of this stuff, bro, because oh, you want me to get on these people on how these young guys dress, huh? Nah, man. I don't want to piss off the shorties, you heard? I don't need to go outside and some little YN come out of, you know what I mean? Come out his pocket. You know, these motherfuckers is crazy, bro. You see anybody with some skinny jeans and one of the face masks, bro? Just dip. Because, I'm telling you right now, bro, if they shoes look like they don't fit their body, they all shoes, no body, bro, I'm telling you, bro, just walk away. Because, these motherfuckers look like hangmen, bro. I'm being serious. They stick figures. Feet all big, don't match their body, shoes extra wide. I'm telling you right now, go the other way because these motherfuckers got something on them. And they looking for some trouble. That's all I can say. But anyways, man, let's get back into it. So, we got Jay-Z just got his record dismantled. He got his record dismantled. What do y'all think that it is that got the Grammys going crazy for Kendrick? A lot of people say his name is just in there. Any year that he's on there, it's just a check off for Kendrick. I feel like he might earn these. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he earns them, especially this year. The last run he's been on is crazy. Last year he's been on is crazy, man. Let's go through this shit. This is some of the, this right here. Let's go through the times, man. 1979. Grandmaster Caz, he was considered that guy. This is the beginning. First person DJ rap. Simultaneously, raps were stolen for rappers' delight. Grandmaster Caz. You remember that whole fiasco, when they took his shit, you know what I mean? So he was considered at that time the guy. Then we got Curtis Blow. These are the breaks. Y'all remember that? 1981. Hey, nobody could take it from Kumo D. Kumo D was like that guy. Kumo D was that guy. We're going to go all the way to the present. These are like, you know what? Let me skip. Let me skip a little bit. Let's get to like the 90s. Let's get to the 90s. Even though like I'm doing a lot of people this service, let's get to it. Let's get to it because this is going to take forever if I go like this. These are years, bro. Look, even Redman. But see, back in these times, it was what the culture was feeling. It had nothing to do with your album sales or the accolades. These are the times that people were, you had your ear to the street. It was all mixtape, and it was what the culture was feeling. Do y'all feel like the culture got Kenny? That's the chosen one right now. Did the culture got Kenny, or is Kenny being pushed commercially? I need to know, man. I need to know this. I'm asking y'all, man. I'm asking y'all. Because this is a conversation to be had. Dead ass. I work. Cole is so, hold on. I'm going to start pinning some of this stuff, man. Cole is so surface top. Says, sounds authentic. Pen sense. Him dodging the fade. All right, so we got Omar said no, not Cole. Cole was not what they feeling. Give him the history lesson. All right, I'll give him the history lesson, man. We're going to have to go with the history lesson if y'all want to stick around and check it out. Kendrick is surface level rapper. Okay, so Noah says he's a surface level rapper. All right, man, let's get back to this history lesson then, man. Because I'm going to show you this is how things change throughout the years, bro. And, hey, y'all let me know. Do y'all remember Redman? Y'all remember Reggie? You know what I'm saying? 1993, we got no other than Snoop. Did he deserve it in 1993? He was selling the most albums. He was the hottest rapper out. I think he sold the most albums of any rapper at that time period. So were we just going off of pure sales? Off of all of the accolades? Because he was getting a lot of accolades. Snoop was getting a lot of accolades when he first came out. With the whole doggy style shit, he was getting a lot of accolades. So do you think in that time, can I be honest with you? I would say it was an argument to be had whether he was the best rapper out at that time. He was going crazy. He was ripping apart Eazy-E, NWA, doing this, that, and the third. He made his way. He made his rounds. He paid his fucking dues. Yeah, see? There you go. So you what the culture feeling. Immortal Technique, bro. Most Def, bro. Ass so fat you could see it from the front. Yo, my boy was nasty, bro. Most Def was nasty. You know what I'm saying? He could rap. See? So we got a lot of people that are in here that feel like it's not about accolades. It's what the culture feeling. It's what the streets is feeling. It's what, you know what I'm saying? When you go to work and you at the water cooler, what we discussing at the water cooler. That's, all right, so I can see we got some older heads in here. Unless y'all is young and talking like that, that's wild. So let me see what we got. In reality, is both, and that's why it's working right now. Because most of these guys are all pushed by industry in some way, whether they say they are not. Yeah, that's facts. That's facts. But they've always been pushed by the industry. Let's be real. Because when it was radio, payola, you know what I mean? Suge Knight was fucking great at payola, bro. He knew how that shit worked. Suge Knight was going over there. If it wasn't payola, it was brute intimidation he was using. But he knew how to get his artists on. But they were dope artists. How many artists are out there that we don't hear of because they don't have that backing? Somebody brought up Snow the Product. She nice, but you just don't hear about her. Freeway. Yeah, Freeway was dope. Let's see if he's in here. Let's see if he's in the conversation, man. Let's see if he's in the conversation. So 93. As 93 goes on, we got Nas. Do y'all agree? Hold on. No, not 93. 94. In 94, y'all think Nas took the mantle? Do y'all agree that in 94, that was the guy? And if he is, y'all got to tell me why. If he is, y'all got to tell me why. Then we have right after, 94, Notorious B.I.G. Now that was a rivalry that was crazy that they didn't even know was a rivalry. Biggie and Nas, Wu-Tang started that shit. Let's be real. You know what I'm saying? Let's be real. Wu-Tang started that rivalry between Biggie and Nas. You know what I'm saying? They had a rivalry, but they both had dope classic albums that was out around the same time, you heard? Who do y'all got, Nas or Biggie, in that time? Put it in the comments. Who do you have at that time? Because they were not far apart from each other. You know what I'm saying? They were not far apart. Ready to Die and what's it called? Illmatic. They were not far apart. Bad Bunny is hip hop. I don't know what that means. Oh, okay, you talking to somebody else. I wasn't alive, but there's a reason why I know him. Well, there you go. That's good. That means he was one of the greats then, right? Are you talking about Nas or you talking about Biggie? Nas was the guy. Illmatic was so ahead of its time. Facto. But Ready to Die was, it was another one of them things that they said. Ready to Die, let's be real. When Biggie came out, because the West Coast had the hip hop on lock, bro. They had hip hop on such a fucking, they had it in such a fucking headlock, giving it noogies. They was giving New York noogies, you heard? They was giving us these motherfucking, they was giving us noogies. And when Biggie came out, it just changed everything. He brought the East Coast back into the limelight, bro. He brought us back. He resurrected the East Coast. Even though Nas shit was dope, but when Biggie came out, he just resurrected the East Coast. Nas, KRS-One. KRS-One is definitely one of them. He's definitely one of them. He's mentioned in here. I skipped ahead, but he's definitely one of them. Biggie was nice. Ready to Die. And he died after life after death. Life after death is when he passed. That's what's wild. That's what's wild. But yeah, that's when he passed. Like, he one of my favorite artists. One of my favorite artists, you know what I'm saying? And then 96, we got Pac. Now, Pac, for a million reasons, should always be in the conversation. They teach his raps in poetry classes in college. Y'all. Can you imagine that? Taking a curriculum and they say, what curriculum you want? And then Tupac is on there? Who's not going to take that? Who's not going to take that curriculum? I mean, that's a curriculum in some colleges, bro. Tupac's poetry. He was also a poet, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm being dead ass. Tupac definitely always deserves to be in the conversation. I know we forget as time goes along. You talk to the younger folk and they be like, oh, he was boring, he was this, he was that. But y'all don't realize that a lot of his stuff was revolutionary, bro. It was groundbreaking. The way that think about this. The way that Pac rap was different than everybody else. It was poetry. A lot of stuff didn't even have to rhyme in this shit. It just hit you in your chest. You know what I'm saying? He made like one of the biggest impacts on hip hop because he was a revolutionary. And let's be real, as many times as hip hop was ostracized, down, they fucking wanted to cancel it, especially with NWA, this, that, and the third. Tupac was talking what he was talking and still brought it to another level, bro. He was doing his thing because of brilliance. His mother was a revolutionary. Facto, you know what I'm saying? They were Black Panthers, I know. So think about it. And if you look at earlier Tupac, you would never, ever think that he would pass the smell test as a revolutionary. Looking at him, like when he was doing his little acting thing, yeah, he was only 17, but he was very docile, very, just different. He was just different. He different from the Pac that you got after. Because he was, he wasn't talking the same shit. Something went off and he just changed, bro. He changed. Something clicked and he changed. So you lack understanding, huh? All right, so let's go to the next one. Let's go to the next one, bro. Hold on. Let me go to the next one, y'all. Something going on with this computer. All right, here we go. Then, 97. Back to Biggie. Number one hits were Hypnotize, More Money, More Problem. I'm going to read this so we can get a better understanding why they labeling these the best. Got Spots, Been Around the World. It's all about the Benjamins and victory. So that's why he was held at that time period. So, fast forward. So, to 97, it went back to Big. Now, DMX. How many do y'all not agree? DMX to me, was a rugged Pac. Just a real gritty, grimy Pac. Just Pac with like a deeper voice. You know what I'm saying? It sound like he smoked 1,000 Newports, you heard? You know, just got that New York 100% gritty sound. How many of y'all's feeling this in 98? DMX, you got to remember, he had 2 platinum albums, bro. He had 2 platinum albums out in the same year. How many rappers did that? 2 platinum albums out in the same year. And that's a good point. St. Benedict, that's a good point. That's a good point. Pac never won a Grammy. But you got to remember, the Grammys wasn't messing with hip-hop back then. A lot of people wasn't messing with hip-hop back then. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people was not messing with hip-hop back then. And we weren't even invited to the Grammys. We just shit, never mind attending. Never mind attending. They wasn't even thinking about us back then. They wasn't thinking about the culture, bro. Do y'all remember back when, all right, so peep this, right? Do y'all remember when hip-hop was becoming real mainstream? What made it go crazy was what? Yo MTV Raps. Do y'all remember the times where you had to literally wait till Friday, midnight, in order to watch Yo MTV Raps? You would have to wait till midnight to watch Yo MTV Raps, and that's when it just started becoming crazy mainstream. But MTV never respected it. Do you know where they tested Yo MTV Raps? Before it ever came out in the United States, they tested it in the UK first to see how it did. So UK showed hip-hop love way before a lot of Americans did. Before a lot of these Americans' industry showed hip-hop love, it was the UK. It was, to be honest with you, it was punk rockers. Back when Planet Rock was out, y'all already know African Bambaataa, you know what I'm saying? Furious Five, all of that. It was, the UK, the punk rockers, the dudes with the crazy color hair, talk about, mommy gotta go, all that type of shit. Them motherfuckers was the ones that was messing with hip-hop and giving it respect before America started started going crazy with it. And that's facts, bro. Y'all could look this shit up. How many of y'all remember the days where you had to wait until midnight, Friday, to watch Yo MTV Raps? Let's be real. Let's be real. That's how it was. Everybody acting like, because it's 50 years old, that it was accepted for so long. Hip-hop really started getting accepted in the late 90s. In the later 90s. That's when hip-hop started really, you know what I'm saying, being accepted as a genre. No, because they used to call it a trend. They thought it was going to come and go. And look, still here. Putting belt to ass on every other genre. Every other genre want to be us. You know what I'm saying? I'm 52. Thank you. Here we go. Somebody, all right, so you our age, so we both understand this. All right, Hub City, 52. Shout out, you heard? I'm 52. That's true. It's hard to believe Dear Mama or Shed So Many Tears never got a Grammy. That's fact, though. That's fact, though. I'm 52 as well. Shout out to you, young man. You heard? Yeah, the box too, bro. But what I'm saying is that commercial. I remember the box, but you know, MTV was the place that you wanted to be. You know, that was like the grand, you know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. The box was like for us. You heard? That was for the hood. That wasn't for, you know what I'm saying? That wasn't really like an MTV. You know, like an international bit. You know what I mean? It wasn't like that. You heard? So that's what I'm saying, when it was very commercially accepted. And even then, we never really had a rap segment on anything main channels. I mean, main time. Think about this. 1 o'clock in the afternoon, 2 o'clock, 5 o'clock, all of that. We wasn't on there. We was on at midnight. Hip hop wasn't on until midnight. Midnight on one day a week. 1 day a week, and that was Friday. Wasn't on until midnight. Now look at it. Came a long way, man. It came a long way, you heard? We came a long way. Anyway, so we got DMX. I'll agree with this assessment right here. I will 100% agree because, yo, 2 platinum albums, shit. And you know, this is back when you had to go to the store. You was waiting outside, you know what I'm saying? You was over there with a toothbrush and your blankie waiting for that album. You know what I'm saying? You was waiting in a line all the way around the corner. That's how it was. It didn't matter if it was brick out, 1,000 degrees out. You was waiting. So he dropped one in the summer, one in the winter, and yo, still motherfuckers was waiting. He had the #1 album. Twice. In the same year. That shit is classic, man. That shit is classic, you heard? Would you look at that, bro, just know it's J. Cole over Kendrick, any? Oh, okay, you talking to somebody else. 100, 100, yep. Friday night videos, yep. Facto. Y'all remember that, man. All right, let's get back to it. Now, 99. Jay-Z come out. So now, this was always my synopsis of the Jay-Z Biggie thing. I remember I used to hear Jay-Z rap. And I remember back when he did the triplet flow, you know, him and Jazzo, not Jazzo. I remember back when they was rhyming like that, all that triplet shit. They came out with the triplet flow. A lot of people don't realize that Jay-Z couldn't give away his demo. Jay-Z couldn't give away his demo, bro. Nobody was trying to sign him. Him and Dame had to put their hustle money up in order to make Rockefeller. And as soon as the Blueprint came out and that shit did well, that's when people started getting interested. They had to prove that Jay could sell. Nobody was messing with him. They didn't think he had the sound. They didn't think he had the looks. They didn't think, they try to blackball him for a million things. But when that shit came out and it started selling like crazy, that's when everybody built their interest. That's when everybody built their interest. Jay-Z didn't do this alone. If it wasn't for Dame Dash kicking them labels in the nuts, Jay-Z wouldn't have got to the level he's at. And as soon as Jay-Z got into what? He went commercial, like real commercial. He went in with the industry, signed his name on the dotted line. That's when him and Dame started to drift apart because Jay-Z wanted to go that way. And Dame said, bro, we did this shit alone, together. Like, we didn't need them. We still don't need them. And when he decided to go corporate, shit got crazy. Money could break up a happy home. I'm telling you that right now. I'm telling you that right now. I know, babe, you ain't never listened. We're going to have to do a reaction on that. Anyway, so Jay-Z, 1999. I feel like Jay-Z, if Biggie was around, he never would have got that crazy success because, like I said, I feel like Biggie's success outshadowed Jay-Z so much that he put Jay-Z, he just, like I said, he just had it. He had everything. He had everything. So as soon as Biggie passed, that's when Jay-Z claimed the mantle, King of New York. And I ain't going to hold you. Jay-Z always had skills. He just was outshined by Biggie. He just was. He was. All right, so let's get to it. And then we'll get back to the thing. 2000, Eminem. Now, when it comes to accolades, sales, we could definitely say he deserved it. But shit, lyricism, yo, Eminem lyrics are crazy. I take the I with the N and I place the E over here and I stick a period right up your mama's ass. And then after that, like, yo, that was Eminem. That was Eminem, bro. I put a shoe on your face and wear it as a, yo, he just was crazy. He just was crazy. He was crazy. Eminem was talking that crazy shit. You heard? Then Hove comes back and drops another album and gets it again in 2001. You heard? Hove comes back. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. One Proud Glamour. One Proud Glamour. Yeah, One Proud Glamour. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. You know what I'm saying? Nobody could deny Eminem's bars. Then Eminem comes back. 2002. Let me ask y'all a question. Whose was your favorite verse on Renegade? I'm sorry. Y'all got to put it in the comments. Who was your favorite verse on Renegade? Was it J's or M's? I just need to know. I need to know. Then 2003, that fucking tidal wave of gangsterism. I don't give a fuck. I'ma bully my way through this bitch, knocking down. Yo, everybody was scared of this motherfucker right here. Everybody was scared of Mr. I don't give a fuck. Right here. Damn, man, why's my thing messing up like that? Yeah, Mr. I don't give a fuck over here. Sorry, I have to keep doing this because for some reason it's getting stuck. Mr. I do not give a fuck. They try to blackball your boy, bro. And that's one thing I'm going to tell y'all, bro. Look at all the shit he went through and look at where he's at right now. Look at the heights that hip hop has put this man. He took that shit and flipped it. He spun it into something different. So this is one thing I do want to say, bro. No matter what it is that you're doing, bro, dude got popped 9 times in the hospital bed trying to recover. And the label drops him. Columbia drops him. Then he's getting blackballed. And he kept grinding, kept putting out the mixtapes on Who Kid. Like I said, this was before digital and all of that. So you'd have to go. I remember I used to go to the bodega to get his, you know what I mean? To go get Who Kid mixtapes. Because that's where they would sell them all in the, you know, the bodegas and shit. Or wherever the hell y'all go, I don't know. But you know what I'm saying? In the city, it was the bodega. You go to the bodega, you get the mixtapes. They're all right there. You know what I'm saying? No copyrights, none of that shit. It was on a CD. Like, you remember? One side had the fucking lamination, the other side didn't. It was like on a piece of paper. You could tell they were hand cutting them bitches out. I remember that, man. But Who Kid, he just kept dropping on Who Kid and did his thing, you heard? And now look at where he's at, bro. Now look at where he's at. But I could say definitely at that time, he put out the classic shit. Get Rich or Die Trying was a classic. Nobody could deny that. Are we all in agreement of Get Rich or Die Trying was not a classic album? It was a classic album. It was a classic. He definitely got that underneath his belt, bro. Hit number one. He outsold. That's the first time another rapper outsold Snoop. Snoop had the highest sales until Get Rich or Die Trying came out. When Snoop had the record for the highest first week sales on a hip hop album until Get Rich or Die Trying came out. I mean, Get Rich or yeah. That's what it is, man. Yeah, man, he killed it, bro. He annihilated Ja Rule's career, bro. He annihilated, and he's still out there doing his thing. But I ain't gonna hold you, bro. How many of y'all think he need to respond? How many of y'all think he need to respond to this shit? Because, yo, let's be real. Let's be fucking real. Fab put belt to ass. 50 hasn't dropped yet, bro. And 50 do features still. He's still rapping. I want to know, he need to respond. I don't give a fuck. 50 need to respond. Fuck the trolling shit. You got to respond. Let's get back to it. So, T.I., oh my God, this might be controversial. Is it me or is this a controversial one? On this time, to me, I think T.I. was going crazy. I didn't even know he was from the South. I didn't know where he was from. His slang was ambiguous, but a lot of people was like, bro, you couldn't hear it? At the time, I couldn't hear it. I thought he could have been from up here. Urban Legends, Slow Burn, 2003 Trap Music, Down with the King, guest spots on Soldier, Goodies Remix, and Stomp. Ends Lil Wayne Flip's career. Wait, ends Little Flip. Oh, ends Little Flip. They saying he ended Little Flip's career. Do y'all agree with that? Y'all agree with that? Because I remember Little Flip is a Lucky Charm dude, right? He was that dude pushing Lucky Charms or some shit like that? The 4 Clover or some shit like that? I lived a couple of buildings from Tupac. I remember his early beginnings, Digital Underground. So did you live a couple of buildings from over here in the towns, or when he moved over the Baltimore or the West Coast? Damn. All right, bro. They got Jeezy 2005. Do y'all concur? Do y'all concur? Jeezy. Let's get it. Thug Motivation, Trap. I mean, I ain't gonna hold you. Jeezy did have the rap game on lock for a while. A lot of people was getting, they would have that Jeezy verse and this shit would go crazy because he had this original raspy type sound that it was crazy, bro. He was nice, bro. Jeezy, I heard he's still going wild out there, though. I heard motherfuckers still hold him as like top tier in the South, you heard? Now, 2006. I would agree with this. Cause I was not messing with Lil Wayne ever. Not ever. And when he came out with that, a milli, I'm a young money millionaire, tougher than Nigerian here. That whole shit, I was like, who the fuck is this? And how the fuck is it? Cause I never fucked with Lil Wayne. I just always thought he made no sense. I come here. Then like he would fucking mumble his shit. I'm like, bro, is this dude like a sped? Is he slow? Or is he not reading? Is this purposely done? Or did they fuck up? What happened? Fire the fucking engineer, fire whatever, fire everybody, bro, because he's mumbling some shit that I can't fucking understand at the end of every rap, bro. He really would, bro. He would. So I didn't understand it. But 2006, I understood it. I understood the genius of Lil Wayne because he was killing it. I'm not going to hold you. I thought he had a ghostwriter. That's what I thought at first. Yeah. So, all right. So, yo, peep it, right? Yo, right? That's what my girl said. That's what Breakdown Bree said. Mixtape Wayne was crazy. But you got to remember, I wasn't checking for the mixtapes down south. I'm from the towns. I'm from the East Coast. Like, I didn't, like, they was up here probably, but I really wasn't checking for Wayne because I wasn't, like, he had a song called Fireman, all of that shit. But I can tell you one thing. Lil Wayne did have this shit when before viral was viral, that word bling. Up in New York, we would say, yo, check out all that bling. This motherfucker blinged out, you heard? That was from what I heard, that Lil Wayne made that shit up. So Lil Wayne, he's definitely got to be credited for moving the culture forward. He's got to be 100% credited. He's a beast, bro. Like this, when I heard him on this shit, I'm like, he can actually rap. When I started, I'm like, yo, this motherfucker actually can rap. You heard? 2006 was not mumbling, bro. Stop the cap. I didn't say it was mumbling 2006. You got to listen to what I said. I said before this. Did I not? I said before this, he was mumbling a lot. I couldn't understand him. And this time, 2006, Lil Wayne, this right here, when he dropped because this is when he dropped, what's it called? It had to be. Yeah, the Carter 2, the father like son. Yo, when did he drop that I'm a Young Money Millionaire shit? I don't even remember the song. Yeah, it was a Carter 2, right? Anyway, don't fucking matter. My point is, yo, when he dropped that shit, he was killing it. He was killing that shit. Oh, shoot. We got Kanye in 2007. 2007, they got Kanye as the best rapper at that time. Graduation beats, 50 Cent. That was crazy, though. That beef between him and 50, I thought 50 surely was going to take it, but I guess not, bro. That's when 50 started kind of fading a little bit, bro. It seemed like he wasn't serious. Publicized sales battles, several huge. It wasn't even about, can I be honest with you? I didn't care about the sales. I just felt like that album was better than what 50 had dropped, you heard? Nicki's still doing her thing, though. I miss mixtape Nicki. Nicki's still doing her thing. Mr. Yeezy. If this list gonna have Wayne 4 years straight. All right, so this is going years. Each year, who had the I bet you Wayne comes back up, I'm assuming, right? Let's see who's next. Yeah, see, Lil Wayne again. So it doesn't have a 4 years straight. What it does is it has him 2006, then when Ye dropped, Ye took it. This is how fickle fans are. Then 2008, Wayne came back and took it again. That's what they saying. That's what they saying. That's what they saying, man. They saying that Ye took it from Wayne when he dropped that, and then we got the Carter, the Love is Club Part 2, My Life, Can't Believe It, Swagger Like Us. That was 2008. And they saying Jay-Z took it in 2009, y'all. They saying Jay-Z took it in 2009. Blueprint 3. First number one hit of his career. 11th number one album. That's wild. 11 number one albums by this time. That's wild, though. How do you got right? The first number one hit of his career, but the 11th number one album? Does that make any sense? It's his first number one hit, but he had 11 number one albums, and out of all those albums, he didn't have a number one hit out of them? That's wild. So Big Pimpin' wasn't number one? Oh, shit, that's crazy. That's wild. How does that, I mean, hey, fuck it. I guess it sold eventually. Now, preferences do change. Yeah, you're right. But what I'm saying is how hip-hop could be like that. How hip-hop could be like that. You know what I'm saying? One day you're hot, the next day you're not. You do some crazy shit, and then all of a sudden you ain't it no more. You do something that people don't like. Yo, I'm telling you, man, fans are fickle, bro, especially in hip-hop, bro. One day you the hottest thing, tomorrow you not. They'll forget all about you, bro. You're not even in a conversation. You know what I'm saying? My last comment probably missed, but how you feel about Easy Mill? Doesn't look like they pushing him much. A breakthrough. Can I be honest with you? I think that's what happens when people sign. With a lot of these artists that are already have taken off, they really don't get pushed. And I don't think that they do push him. I don't even think they was pushing 50 like that. 50 just had a lot of shit that he dropped and he knew how to do his own thing. But they're not pushing Easy Mill. They're not going to. They're not going to. Easy Mill got to get out there and grind. Now, homie, East Coast people haven't had real, what? Had real extra dope hardcore rap album with all bangers. Y'all really, really can't handle that. Kendrick is really... Okay. I'm not disagreeing. I'm disagreeing with the fact that I don't know what you're talking about with the East Coast shit. Ain't nobody hating on Kendrick right now. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. About face orange raised eyebrow. I don't know what that means. What the fuck does that mean, bro? Adalia, what you on about? Shelf life. Lisa Lopez, facto. All right, let's get through this list so we can go to, Trump was taking L's. I don't know. We talk about orange, I guess, right there. Then it's back to Ye, 2010. They saying he took it in 2010. And then here comes Aubrey, 2011. Take Care album, club. This is what they saying, though. Oh, shit. Y'all can't see that shit. I don't know why it keeps doing that, bro. I don't know why I keep doing that. But they saying Aubrey is in 2011. Then Kendrick, 2000. Hold on. Who's 2012? So they're saying Aubrey 2 years in a row. Then Kendrick, 2013. Good Kid, Mad City. Now, as long as it's been, this is the longest hip-hop album. The longest hip-hop album on the Billboard charts, bro. They better put this one on there. They better put this one on there. I'm being serious. Like, how could you have that discussion without putting them on there? I mean, I would say I agree with, what they're going with. I mean, I guess they might be going off of pure sales. Or the culture, too, because, like I said, Redman was not up there in sales. Honorable mentions Drake, Young Thug, Killer Mike. Now they got Nicki in 2014. Would y'all agree with this Nicki? Let's be real. Whether you like her or not, she could rap. Nicki used to be able to rap. Like, she could rap her ass off. I ain't gonna hold you. Nicki could rap. Nicki was doing her thing. Now I guess she retired from rap. She's a politician now. Nicki's a politician now. You know what I'm saying? She getting into politics and all of that. So watch out for her. She tipping the scales now. Oh my God. I was not expecting this. Chance could rap, but I was not expecting this. Was it that? Yo, that's crazy. Coloring book, ultralight beam, lip performance. Damn. What was out in 2016? Chance took the whole fucking year? Yo, what was he up against in 2016? Hold on. How many number ones was out? I got to read it. 2016, number one rap albums. Hold on. 2016, number one rap albums. Give me a second. Let's go to 2016. I got to see something. What was he up against in 2016 that... So he was up against Drake. So this is 2016. He was up against Drake. He was the top performer one of the year. Travis Scott. He beat out all the... I don't even see Chance on here. Critically acclaimed. Oh, yeah, Chance right here. Chance down at the bottom right here. These are critically acclaimed. So maybe they're going by what the culture was feeling at the time. The culture. Kendrick Lamar, Untitled Unmastered, Danny Brown. Okay. All right. It's putting it more in perspective. It's putting a little more in perspective. Because I can't understand anything that Young Thug be saying. Travis Scott, I can't understand a fucking word he says. I mean, I can't understand a word Travis Scott be saying. You heard? That motherfucker I can't understand for shit. Sounds like one of the, you know when you, remember back when we used to have, what is that, the voicemail? And the shit used to eat your tape when you try to play it back? That's exactly what Travis Scott sound like, bro. Like when your voicemail used to fucking eat your tape. Yo, the little box you used to have, the little Walmart joints, that's what he sound like, you heard? All right, who next? Kendrick, 2017. This list is crazy. This list is wild, bro. 2017, we got Kendrick. Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. When Pusha, this is back when Pusha, yeah, man, this is back when he smoked Drake, you heard? This is when he exposed Drake, bro. Right? Yo, this is back around that time, bro. So I get it, man. It's what the culture feeling at this point. Now, most people didn't fuck with K-Dot's Untitled Mastered. All right. The Baby. All right. It makes sense with The Baby. Everybody was talking about The Baby at that time, bro. Like, he was knocking motherfuckers out, doing this, that, and the third. And, that song was hot, bro. You know what I mean? That song was hot that he had out. He thought he was Suge. He's sitting there saying, I think I'm Suge and shit. Little Baby. All right. 2020, Little Baby. Let's get this fucking list done because we got to get back to it. 2021, Tyler, the Creator. I'd say I agree with this, definitely. How many of y'all agree with that? Tyler, the Creator, 2021. Tyler, the Creator's been doing pretty... Yo, his fucking performance on the Grammys, bro, that shit was fucking crazy. That was insane. That was like a whole entire movie. And, yo, he had a movie last night, you heard? He did a movie. Yeah, Pusha definitely did that. Pusha on point. Daytona, that was crazy. 21 Savage. How many of y'all agree with this 21 Savage? I mean, 21 Savage was going crazy for a while. He was going crazy for a while. Him and 504 and about to throw the fade, you heard? They're about to shoot a fair one. What up, baby boy? What up, Quaz? What's good, man? I should have had you in here for the for this, what you thought? All right. Dominating over a dozen standout features across several genres, including First Person Shooter, The Secret Recipe, All My Life, Evil Ways, Thanks, On My Block, Passport Bros, and more. His Billboard #1 song with Drake, First Person Shooter. All right, so yeah, man, I guess you got it. You definitely got to give it a cold damn, right? That year, yo, he was killing it that year, right? And then Kendrick wasn't having it. That's when Kendrick came out and dropped the boom, right? Because right here, 2024, he wasn't having it. He was not having it. That's when he dropped the boom, you heard? That's when he gave him knuckles, bro. He gave him them knuckles. He's like, bro, fuck the big three. It's just Big B. Boom. I'm really like that. Yo, that shit was crazy. That was wild. The way he rolled that bitch out, you heard? So we got 2024, and let's see who 2025 is. They saying Young Boy, Never Broke Again, took #1 for the 2025. How many of y'all agree with that? How many of y'all agree with that? I need to know. Yo, how many of y'all agree with that, though? I'll agree with that, man. I'm sorry. I was parched. I had to go get myself a vitamin water, you heard? Let me see. Who? Disagree. Hell nah. So nobody feeling cold. I mean, nobody, not cold. Nobody feeling Young Boy? Y'all ain't feeling Young Boy? Kendrick back to back. All right. So nobody feeling that Young Boy shit. I mean, had a big year. And that's what it says, man. Complex, proud, represent, rapper alive, ever since. So this is the best rapper alive ever since then. Hey, I ain't gonna hold you, man. Like, when it come to Young Boy, I can't understand half of the shit he be saying. But, yo, here's the thing, bro. Y'all gotta check this shit out. Hopefully they don't hit me with a copyright. But, yo, let's check this shit out right here. Because they saying that Trump got humiliated all night. All night.
To sit particularly well with him. The show opened with this dig at Trump's new #1 fan, Nicki Minaj.
Nicki Minaj is not here. She is not here. She is still at the White House with Donald Trump discussing very important issues. Actually, Nicki, I have the biggest ass. I have it. Everybody's saying it, Nicki. I know they say it's you, but it's me. Wop, wop, wop. Look at it. Look at it, baby.
So while I'm sure it might have felt good.
Yo, he wildin', bro. He wildin'. I don't know, man. Like I said, Nicki going political. She going on a political run.
For Nicki Minaj to have a narcissist slobber all over her because she gave him the affection and the attention that he desperately craves. The reality is that the cost of aligning herself with the guy running secret police raids across the country is abundantly clear in that room. And to that end, the mood at the Grammys then turned decidedly anti-ICE, not dissimilar to the mood across the country. Here, for example, is Bad Bunny.
I'm gonna say, ICE out.
Damn, what the hell is on his back, bro? It's like one big zipper. You need like 5 people to zip that shit up.
We're not savage, we're not animals, we're not aliens, we are humans, and we are Americans. Also, I want to say to the people, I know it's tough to know, not to hate on these days. And I was thinking, sometime we get contaminados. I don't know how to say that in English. The hate get more powerful with more hate. The only thing that is more powerful than hate is love. So, please.
Yo, the one thing I could definitely say, man, shout out to him for trying. You know, his English is getting better. And I know it's hard to get up in front of everybody, in front of that many people already nervous, trying to do your thing. Shout out to him for winning, Album of the Year. You know what I'm saying? Sales is crazy. In that Latin, that whole reggaeton and the Latin scene, sales be crazy, bro. They be selling differently. It's like crazy. It's just like, I mean, come on. Think about how many Spanish-speaking countries there are. Sales just be through the roof. So shout out to him for that. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to him for doing what he's doing, man. He's about to take the Super Bowl. It makes sense. It makes sense. I don't know how many of y'all agree with it, but hey, he got Album of the Year, and it does make sense with how many units he be moving. He be selling a lot, bro. That money is crazy, bro. He sold out an entire tour in Puerto Rico, bro. People had to go there, and he sold it out. Stadiums.
We need to be different. If we fight, we have to do it with love. We don't hate them. We love our people, we love our family, and that's the way to do it, with love. Don't forget that, please. Thank you. Thank you, God.
And here's Bill.
Yeah, I'm just praying that, when he goes up there, he represents and doesn't do any extra things or whatever, extra shenanigans. Hopefully when Bad Bunny does do the Super Bowl, that he just, man. That's all I'm going to say. Just rap, man. Just do your thing, rap. No extra. Nothing extra. You ain't got to do nothing extra. Stand up, rap, bro. That's it. No change of outfits. Go up there, pantsuit, and that's it.
Billie Eilish.
No one is illegal on stolen land. And it's just really hard to know what.
Somebody say, his English is better than Melania's. Yeah, I mean, it is better. That's what I'm saying. Shout out to him, bro. Shout out to him, man. RRM, you know there will be extra things. Shut up, man. I'm hoping not, but I'm hoping not, bro. I'm hoping it's just that, man. I'm hoping it's just a performance, a dope performance. But shout out to him, bro.
To say and what to do right now, and I feel really hopeful in this room, and I feel like we just need to keep fighting and speaking up and protesting, and our voices really do matter, and the people matter. And
y'all see Billie Eilish? Hold on, Billie Eilish. Oh damn, man, does it show her? I need to see her. Hold on. She looking like a straight up. She a down ass fool, bro. Billie Irish, a chola. Look at them, The higher the socks, the downer the fool. Look at them socks, bro. She's doing chola culture, bro. Or cholo, whatever. Man, she a down-ass fool. Billie Eilish ain't playing with y'all, bro.
Here's Shabuzi.
Immigrants built this country, literally.
Not Shabuzi.
So this is for them. for all children of immigrants. This is also for those who came to this country in search of better opportunity to be a part of a nation that promised freedom for all and equal opportunity to everyone.
Shabuji, they kicking you out of country now. Yo, come on, man. You already was up against a lot, bro. You already was up against a lot. You doing this right here, they kicking you the fuck out of country now. Now you'll never get a, what is it called? A CMA or whatever the hell that shit is. You ain't never gonna get one of them country music awards, bro. I'm telling you, with this one right here, you're going to piss a lot of people off over there. But shout out to you for saying what you had to say, man. Shout out to you, man. I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you, man. He's giving a great speech, but, you know, I'm just saying, man. Hey, you're going to have to switch genres, brother. You know what I'm saying? Because, yo, Country Music Awards, they're going to blackball you for this one.
To work for it. Thank you for bringing your culture, your music, your stories, and your traditions here. You give America color. I love y'all so much. Thank you.
Here's Olivia Dean, who won a Grammy for Best New Artist.
I guess I want to say I'm up here as a granddaughter of an immigrant. I wouldn't be here.
Yeah, man. So, yo, those were some of the things that came out, bro. It must be heartbreaking for legal immigrants to be watching illegals fight tooth and nails for not wanting to go home. They about to give him the boot. No pun intended. Yeah, they definitely about to give him the boot. Yeah, man. This is the way I look at it, bro. You know, it's sad what's going on, bro. But, hey, man. You know what was iconic, though? You know what? I mean, Lauryn Hill. Lauryn Hill. Miss Lauryn Hill. You know what I mean? Yo, let's be real, man. Let's be real. I was shocked on this one, man. She got Wyclef, everything. She had almost 2/3 of the Fugees back, you heard? You know? I'm telling you, bro, like, yo, that was shocking to me. The Lauryn Hill joint, that was shocking to me. I was not ready for that one. I was not ready to see Miss Hill up there, man. This right here was a classic moment for me. I feel like seeing her up there, damn, she looked totally different, though. She looked totally different. But shout out to her, man. She did her thing. She did her thing. I feel like she did her thing. Last time we've seen Lauren was Drake in UK. For real? I didn't even see that, man. I don't even look out for them like that. But yeah, but seeing her up there, you know, doing that whole thing, man, shout out to her, bro, because she was a legend, bro. I don't think there's no female rapper that's better than, you know what I mean, Miss Hill over here, bro. I really don't. I don't think there's a female rapper that had, just the talent, the grace, just the all-around artistry that she has, bro. Lauryn Hill is one of them, one-in-a-kind type, rappers, bro, and she could sing her ass off. Yeah, she could sing her ass off. It's unfortunate I can't play a lot of this stuff because, they're going to get on me for it. I almost didn't know that was her until she started singing. Yeah, that's facts. Yeah, Drake 3-day wireless festival. Everyone was shocked. Lauren was there. Oh, she was. Where was that? Hold on. Was that just recently? He had her on? That's kind of shocking that she would actually link up with Drake. I'm just saying, from her past beliefs and stuff like that, I'm just kind of shocked that she would actually do that. You know what I mean? She kicked off the performance, a song featuring D'Angelo, Nothing Even Matters. The album is Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. She's in, oh my God, that's crazy. Let me see. Yeah, man, she doing her thing, bro. She doing her thing. Shout out to her. I really was not expecting that. Nah, I don't want to get to that. Hold on one second. Let me get out of this shit. I got to get out of this. Hold on one second. I wasn't expecting her, bro. I'm going to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that she with Wyclef and all of that, that's crazy. She's locked in with Drake. She is? Damn, that's wild. That's wild. I'm just saying that's wild because of the fact that, the stance that she took with Tommy Hilfiger and then, Drake doing MAGA. I'm just shocked. Like, a lot of people get real political. I don't know why, but they do. And, I was just saying, like, yeah, I wouldn't have expected that. You know what I'm saying? I definitely wouldn't have expected that. Hold on one second. Hey, can I ask y'all a question? Why is it now, under these times, do you guys not find it odd that Nicki Minaj goes to the White House, gets cool with Trump? Now all of a sudden there's stuff about Pusha T and Jay-Z. I'm just saying it's kind of convenient that she becomes cool with Trump, Pusha T and Jay-Z gets dropped. Instead of all the Epstein files of all these weirdos up there, it's Pusha T and Jay-Z. And she had a beef with Jay-Z and Rock Nation, this, that, and the third. And Pusha T smoked her, best friend, her light-skinned brother. So I just want to know, like, what do y'all think about that? Don't you guys find that a little convenient how that drops all of a sudden ever since she cozies up to Trump? I'm not trying to get political. I just find it weird. Drake is not MAGA. I don't know where you get that. Oh, I could have sworn he was, bro. I thought he did the yeah, he was. Didn't he put a MAGA? Oh, then maybe I was just looking at something different. Don't know. I spelt it, not. That was why we were talking to Stan last night. I thought they booked Lauren to perform there, not to Drake, but for our. Oh, okay. So you're saying that they booked her, so she wasn't with Drake. She performed. They just booked her. I don't even know what y'all is talking about. Let me see. Maybe St. Pan could help me out here. Bro, people die every day. These celebrities don't give two. When ICE was Obama, no one was. Yeah, I can't even read all of this. All right. That's how he feels, man. That's how he feels. All right, put it up there, man. Tell us how you really feel, man. They're saying that they're saying that Trump's gonna sue this dude, bro. They are. They're saying that Trump's gonna sue this dude, bro. They saying that he's gonna sue him, bro. ICE been around since Bush and Obama used them to the fullest. Why now? It's a problem. I ain't saying it's a problem at all, man. Can I be honest with you? Hey, my only question with the ICE stuff, this is my only question. And y'all could say how y'all feel, whatever, but that's my only question, right? Is that if he's been around since the ICE stuff, you know what I'm saying? Obama and them with the ICE stuff, this, that, and the third, right? Y'all saying that he's been, what is it called? That Obama's like the deporter in chief, right? So if he's the deporter in chief, that's what I hear. This is like the common consensus is that he's the deporter in chief. He deported more immigrants. I'm just saying, why can't Trump do it the same way? If Obama was able to deport so many people without ICE going into neighborhoods and making people feel unsafe and having people all in an uproar, making them feel like their city's being invaded, if Obama did that, then I don't see why Trump can't do the same and get the same results. So that's just my question. I don't have no issue with, hey, if you're here legally, whatever, you know what I'm saying? You got to go through the process. I'm just saying if Obama deported so many people, a lot more than Trump, a supposedly deporter in chief, was able to do it without all the controversy, Trump could do the same. I don't see why we have to have all these people out there, armed men, that basically don't know what I believe a lot of these guys ain't even trained right. I believe a lot of these dudes are not trained, bro. They're just not, they're not equipped for the fucking job, bro. Blowing people's faces off, this, that, and the third. Listen, there's an issue. When white folks start getting smoked in the street, shit's about to hit the fucking fan, bro. That's one thing my mom always taught me, bro. If white folks start getting smoked, bro, there's going to be an issue, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yo, there's going to be an issue. There's some shit about to happen. That's all I'm saying. Bro, kick down the doors. Bro, they kicked down the doors. Here. They did? Oh, damn. That's wild, bro. Yeah, I feel they just raised their hands and asked, want to join? Boom, boom. Yeah, that's how I feel too. Because he's not Democrat, it was like that. Even in Obama administration, people don't like the fact that he's Republican. Okay. Yo, here's the thing, man. I'm an independent, so there's not really anything either side could tell me that's gonna get me upset, except for I'm a piss off Democrats and Republicans. So that's why I don't like to talk about politics, man. It's a no-no for me. I stay away from that shit because I piss everybody off, and I won't have anybody watching because I say the truth on both sides. That's the problem. I don't subscribe to one side or the other. I'm an independent, bro. I think both sides got they like cults, bro. I'm sorry. They are. So let me stop talking about it. I just want to show you the fact that, Trump heated because it seemed like the whole night they was getting on him, bro. What is his name? Tucker Carlson or whatever his name is. Tucker Carlson. I don't fucking know his name, bro. Like, this dude was going crazy, bro. He was going insane. But I don't know how much of this I could play, though. More Bad Bunny news, Jay-Z, da-da-da. All right. He is one of the greatest. It is a lot of them, and he don't think he's the greatest. What are we talking about here? I don't know what we talk about here. They're not. I think get 30 days of training. Those guys are. Oh, they're the Proud Boys. All right, so they're a bunch of Cuban Republicans. You remember that? I'm voting for Donald Trump. That was a bunch of, those were Cubans, bro. It was funny how they said Latinos for Trump, and it's like, bro, no, you should have just put Cubans for Trump, Cubanos for Trump. Because that's what it was. That's really what it was. It was Cubanos for Trump. Manda, sabe, Brazil in the building. His name is Noah. All right, whatever. You won't correct me. You going to correct me. We'll go with Noah. But I got to go with this dude. Hold on. Let me see if I can do this one right here. Let me see if I can play this one right here.
As I'm sure most of you know, last night was the Grammy.
All right, hold on. Let me see. I want to see what they playing, though. Hold on. Here we go.
Hey, Island is gone.
If they playing it, I could play it. If they playing it, I could play it. That's the way I look at it, right? Fuck it. Let's go. We going to play it. Let's get to it.
He needs a new one to hang out with Bill Clinton. So, I told you it's my last year. What are you going to do about it? Song?
Okay. It's a pretty anodyne joke. It's funny, but again, it's not like the most incendiary thing ever, right? And of course,
Yeah, they definitely are. Like I said, man. Here's the thing, bro. This is one thing that people fail to understand is when it comes to, and that's why I hate when somebody says the Spanish guy or this, that, and the third. Spanish men are Caucasians from Spain. So if you go to any Latin country, it's going to be like America. You have your white, Caucasian. It's like me calling, all right, it's like me, if I were to call people from America, black, white, or whatever, the English guy. Imagine I say, the English guy. You from America, you're American, but I'm calling you the English guy. You're going to think it's all English. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing with Spanish. When people say Spanish, that triggers me in a way because Spanish it's the same thing as saying English. It's from Spain. People from Spain, they're blonde hair and blue eyes. Those are the colonizers. So like if somebody calls me the Spanish guy, or if somebody calls me the black man or whatever, it triggers me because I am who I am, bro. I'm not Spanish. I am who I am. I'm indigenous, and that's what it is. You call me all these other things. Just don't call me Spanish. Just don't call me Spanish. I don't even speak Spanish, bro. I barely even speak it. I could barely even fucking speak it. My mother's Puerto Rican, but I can't speak it. I was raised in the Bronx. My father's black. I can't speak Spanish. But people will say the Spanish guy or this, that, and I get upset because like I'm caught in between both worlds, and I notice how it is, and I'm like, damn, bro, people be mislabeling people all the time, bro. So when I hear the Spanish kid, I'm like, all right, so when I hear that, I'm looking for a white dude. I'm not looking for a brown guy. I'm not looking for a black guy. I'm looking for a white dude. It's like blacks were not the same. Yeah, exactly. Okay, yeah, exactly. Yeah. Not all whites are the same. No, you're right. They're not. You're absolutely 100% right. But all colonizers are the same. All colonizers are the same. That's all I'm saying. Dang, my family in New York are Spanish and they didn't want me saying. Hold on. My family in New York didn't want me saying Mexican. And I'm like, I'm black, right? That's wild. That's wild. That is wild. That is so wild. In New York are Spanish and they don't want me saying Mexican. Why don't they want you saying Mexican? That's crazy. Mexican makes more sense than, there's all different types of Mexicans, though. There's indigenous, there's Spanish Mexicans like Nick Fuentes, and then there's, Afro-Mexicans like my girl. All right, so look. This right here would be an African Mexican. Yo, shout out to my girl. This is her abuelita. You see that? That's Afro-Mexican right there. That's what they look like. And then if I show you my dad and everybody else, but I don't got all the pictures over here. But anyways, hopefully she don't get mad at me for doing that. Shout out to R.I.P. to my girl's Nana. And yeah, that shit, man. Dang. My family from the... Okay, that's all I seen. All right, let's get back to it. I'm getting thrown off track here, man. Yeah, that's her. That's her abuelita. And that's what I'm saying. There's all different types. Like there's... And that's what people forget, bro. Like when we start getting into this hatred, it's like, bro, are any of us pure anything? None of us are pure anything. None of us are 100% black, 100% Latino, 100% Spanish. I mean, I would say Latino would be that's what a mixture is. You know what I'm saying? If you call yourself an American, you would say you're a mixture. Like that's the way Americans should look at each other. Like when you say American, you shouldn't think white. You should think of a mixture, a multitude of people. The same thing when you think of Puerto Rico. The same thing that you think of Colombia. Brazil. It's just a mixture of people. It's a mixture, a group of people that were mixed, that were colonized and mixed. That's what you should be thinking. You should not be thinking one thing. But now when you think of Spanish, you shouldn't be thinking of a mixture because they're from Spain over there, That's how it is. But now there's a mixture of them. But I'm saying, yeah, so I'm kind of being hypocritical, to be honest with you. But yeah, that's how it was before. Anyways.
So made the joke at the expense of President Bill Clinton, right? So it's a bipartisan joke. And as Trevor Noah noted throughout the proceeding, he doesn't intend.
Did you say you're black all the way? Bro. No. Yo, yes. That's how you appear black. But I guarantee you do a DNA test, bro. I hate to break your heart, baby boy. You gonna see some type of either Irish or some type of other stuff. You gonna see some indigenous Indian, because you're gonna have indigenous. If you from America, you're gonna have indigenous blood. You're gonna have colonizer blood. It's just like that. I'm sorry to break your heart. Even if it's only 1%, you still gonna have that. You know what I mean? It just is what it is. My grandmother looks Native American. She had the longest black hair. She was born in Louisiana. I miss her so much. Shout out to her. R.I.P. Nana, you heard? R.I.P. I have to, though. I have to, fam. I have to. I hate to break your heart, but it's really like that. I have to. I have to. We come on. We already know what the colonizers did, bro. Come on, go back and look, man. Wasn't nobody safe. I'm telling you that right now. You know, that's why we all look the way we do. That's why we all look all different shades. And yeah, man, it's like that, man. Even if you talk to like an indigenous person from the Americas, right? Bro, they not 100% that neither, man. That's why the ones that, oh man, let me not go there, and let me not go there and start pissing people off, man. If I start doing this, people are gonna start getting mad. Just go do a DNA test, man. I'm telling you right now, man. It ain't gonna be what you think it is. It's wild. You gonna be like, what the fuck, y'all? Y'all gonna, when you do your first DNA test, bro, like I did, when you do your first DNA test, you're gonna go back and check again from somebody else to somebody else to somebody else to somebody else. You're gonna be paying like, thousands of dollars, bro. I didn't think I had Spaniard blood, bro. I thought I'd be indigenous. I thought I'd have 50% black, 50% indigenous. No, it's not like that, bro. I got, I think it's like 10, 11% Spanish. I think it's 10 or 11% Spanish, bro. Hey, I thought I was going to have indigenous or African. I mean, that's what I have. I have both of those. But yeah, man, I have Spanish, man. I went back and looked again. I'm like, shit, man. I guess it is what it is. It'll break your heart, man. It'll break your heart. I didn't want to be that. But that's who I am. That's the language I speak, bro. Nah, well, supposed to speak. Nah, no one's getting pissed off. I know you're not getting mad. I'm saying I didn't mean to break your heart. Wait, hold on. What? You know that 23 of Me was a project to track down specific ethnic. Oh, word? No, I didn't know that. Yo, you put me up on game. 100% Navajo? Oh, word? That's wild. That's probably probably the 0.0005% that, yeah, that's 100%. Oh, nah, man, don't be talking like that on my chat. Was Jelly Roll? Yo, Jelly Roll. Jelly Roll was there, and Jelly Roll, shout out to Jelly Roll. Shout out to Jelly Roll, but he wants, Jelly Roll wants a Super Bowl. He wants a Super Bowl with all country singers in a couple of years. That's what he said. But Jelly Roll, that dude a good dude. I seen Jelly Roll since he was, but yeah, he got some things to say. Let me see if he says it on here. But yeah, Jelly Roll was definitely there. Jelly Roll won, I think, too, man. Shout out to him, man. He been grinding. He deserve it. That's a good dude.
To host the Grammys again. I think he's hosted it multiple years, and this is the last one. Kind of like Ricky Gervais with the Golden Globes. Trump didn't find it funny at all. And Trump, because he's a thin-skinned narcissist, and
so look, right there. Trump aims lawsuit at Trevor Noah over defamatory Epstein joke at Grammys. Get ready, Noah. I'm going to have some fun with you. Oh, that don't even sound right. Epstein and get ready, I'm going to have some fun with you, do not go together. Those two sentences do not go together. Epstein, I'm going to have some fun with you. Yo, is that what Trump said for real? Yo, Trump, you wildin'. Hey, yo, that's wild.
authoritarian, is now threatening a lawsuit over a joke. Trump aims next lawsuit at Trevor Noah over defamatory Epstein joke at the Grammys. Okay, let's dive in. Donald Trump said he's going to sue, quote, pathetic Trevor Noah after he made a, quote, false and defamatory joke about Trump hanging out with dead sex criminal Jeffrey Epstein while hosting the Grammy Awards on Sunday night. Trump took issue with the following joke Noah made about him. Again, former President Clinton. All right, so.
I don't know, man. People been looking at Jay sideways for a while, so I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. This is the thing, man. Conspiracy theorists, man, whichever way you want to look at it, you look at it, man. I ain't telling nobody how to think or what. It's just wild.
Let's dive into his reaction. We just saw the joke itself. He goes, The Grammy Awards are the worst, virtually unwatchable. CBS is lucky not to have this garbage litter their airwaves any longer. The host, Trevor Noah, whoever he may be, is almost as bad as Jimmy Kimmel at the low ratings Academy Awards. Noah said incorrectly about me that Donald Trump and Bill Clinton spent time on Epstein's island. No. He made a joke. He didn't claim that you spent time with Bill Clinton on Epstein Island. He made a joke. Wrong.
The only thing I don't understand is this, bro, is like, why are we getting upset over jokes now? I remember, bro, I mean, a lot of y'all wouldn't have survived back in the day, bro. These jokes was brutal back in the day, man. People are too soft nowadays for the jokes that was out back. Man, I'll show you some of the comics. Yo, y'all, Eddie Murphy, Richard Pryor, y'all would be crying at the jokes they used to make, man. Like, what is going on with this? Like, everybody a bunch of soft poodles, bro.
Nor anywhere close, and until tonight's false and defamatory statement, have never been accused of being there, not even by the fake news media. As a matter of fact, people have speculated for years that you went to Jeffrey Epstein's island. Certainly, we know from flight records that you have been on planes with Jeffrey Epstein. We know that. But let's continue.
And see, this is what I'm trying to say, right? You see that right there? They really haven't really dropped the real files that we could get into anything to see who did what and who did, who and who was where they weren't supposed to be. But yet the left has their own way of twisting the narrative, and the right does the same thing. And that's what I'm trying to say. Just drop the fucking files. There would not be any ambiguity if y'all would just drop the fucking files already. Drop the fucking files and let us sort through this shit. Instead of y'all dropping a little bit, I'm sorry, I'm over here glitching, am I? Yeah, I'm glitching. So just drop the files, bro. That's what they got to do. They got to drop the files. Let me turn this, hold on, let me turn this down. I'm going to turn it down to 360. It's going to be a little blurry. Just drop the files, bro, and then there'd be no ambiguity. That's all.
Noah, a total loser, better get his facts straight and better get them straight fast. It looks like I'll be sending my lawyers to sue this poor, pathetic, talentless dope of an MC and suing him for plenty of dollars. Ask little George Stavridopoulos and others how that all worked out. Also ask CBS. Get ready, Noah. I'm going to have some fun with you, President DJT. So again, thin-skinned narcissist. I expect that such a law.
Okay. Why didn't the Dems drop them? They had y'all getting me on this political shit, man. I should have never went down there. See, that's the thing though, is the Grammys was all political. So what else can we talk about? Why didn't the Dems drop them? They had 4 years. Yes, they did. And that's what I'm trying to say. Is both sides, bro. You got both sides playing this fucking stupid game, bro. Both sides. Both sides. I'm sorry. But people can say, yo, Trump, you did run on this. This was your campaign promise. And now all of a sudden it's not there. And then with the Dems can sit there and say, yeah, Trump, you did run on this. Well, then why didn't y'all drop them either? Y'all had them. Why didn't y'all? That's my point. Both sides, bro, I'm telling you, they freaky ass cults, bro. I'm telling you, it's just like that, man. It's just like that, man. It's just like that. They're the same thing. They the same fucking thing, man. I don't want to hear it on either side. Y'all can all get mad at me. I don't fucking rock with either side, bro. Until everybody turns independent and they realize that they don't have your vote just like that. If everybody turned independent tomorrow, they'd be like, shit, we can't depend on this certain amount of the vote, and we can't depend on them. Shit, we gonna have to work for this shit. We actually gonna have to do what we say we're gonna do. But see, I don't like to get political, man, because y'all both will hate me. I'm telling you.
Suit will not go anywhere, but we'll see.
Yes, they are.
Again, as Mediaite notes, beyond Noah's dig, a number of artists blasted Trump's ICE raids on undocumented immigrants throughout Sunday night. Artists like Justin Bieber and Kalani wore black and white ICE out pins for the show, and Kalani yelled, quote, fuck ICE, while accepting an award early in the night. Bad Bunny, who is set to perform at the Super Bowl next week, also earned a standing ovation for his anti-ICE acceptance speech, while Billie Eilish similarly...
See, this is what I mean. They're both not the same. See, but to me, they are the same as far as their motives. Their motives are the same. They just go about it differently. That's it. Their motives are the same. They both have corruption. Oh, man, let me just shut up, man. I really don't want to get into this shit and get in arguments, bro.
Trump's
'Cause
crackdown
I'll be
on
arguing with
illegal
everybody.
immigrants. Quote, no one is illegal on stolen land, Eilish declared. I understand why some people find
Good
that
choice.
particular
Good
sentiment
choice.
cringe. Like,
That's
yes, it
what's
is
up.
true. The United States is built on stolen land. That's indisputable. But we have, whether you like it or not, we have come to accept that the United States of America is the legitimate government in this section of North America. And so I don't, this idea that no one is undocumented or whatever, like, I definitely don't like the term illegal. I think it's dehumanizing. But this idea that, like, laws don't apply because, you know, the United Nicki Minaj apparently can say whatever she wants, but otherwise you're not free to express your political views. So let's hear.
So now, and this is what I'm talking about, how they're the same. Do you see this right here? This is a perfect example. Nicki Minaj used to get dragged by the right all the time, right? She was getting dragged by the right. Dragged not too long ago, and she voiced her opinion not too long ago about how she felt about the right. Now, all of a sudden, who knows what her motives are? I'm not going to sit there and assume what her motives are. Y'all could come up with that yourself. Y'all could put it in the comments what you guys think Nicki Minaj's motives are. I do not believe it's because she completely had a change of heart. I think that there's motives behind it, but hey, it's not for me to judge. She's her own person. My thing is, the right used to drag Nicki all the time, bro. She was not a good role model, this, that, and the third, and just a bunch of shit. And then now all of a sudden, because she kisses his ring, she kisses Trump's ring in front of everybody, it's like basically what y'all are saying is the devil could lick your ear and you'll be turned on. You know what I'm saying? You'll be seduced. The devil could literally go and he'll seduce you. That's the only thing I think, bro. It's like, bro, if we really doing this, bro, like, let's be real with it. Let's be real with it. You're telling me you could be seduced by the devil. And what I mean by that is if you are set in your ways and you have standards and principles, that should not fucking change for anybody. I don't care if you're down with this side or that side. What happened with your stuff with this? And what happened with your stances with that? And what happened with this? You got a couple of suspect motherfuckers in your family, Nicki. But yet we talk about Epstein. We talk about this. We're talking about, it's just crazy, bro. It's just too confusing, bro. That's what I'm trying to say, bro. Y'all motherfuckers don't get dizzy when y'all try not to, it's like, so no. It's not that y'all don't get dizzy. And that's the reason why y'all don't get dizzy, because y'all ain't thinking for yourselves and saying, but wait a minute. This don't make sense here, and this don't make sense here. Y'all stand on this, but then go against it when this happens. Just really fucking think about it, y'all. Just think for yourselves. That's all I'm asking y'all to do. I'm not telling y'all to turn anything. Stay who you are. But when something questionable comes up, question it. Be vocal. Don't just go along to get along. Question that shit. Be like, this shit makes no fucking sense.
Let's hear them bitch a little bit.
So from Minnesota to California, the Grammy Awards took place last night. And oh boy, did they get political. And quickly listen to some of what the award winners had to say. Watch this.
I'm going to say eyes out. We're not savage, we're not animals, we're not aliens, we are humans, and we are Americans.
I feel so honored every time I get to be in this room. And as grateful as I feel, I honestly don't feel like I need to say anything, but that.
All right, man. Yo, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I can't stand this political shit. I'm gonna see some other things. Let me see if there's funny moments. How many of y'all want to see? Let's see if there's some fucking funny moments of the Grammys. I'm gonna look up funny moments. Hold on, I can't type for shit, y'all. Because I can't do this political shit, bro. I can't do this political shit. I'm sorry, I just can't. I just can't. Yo, what about when Cher? What about when Cher? When Cher was accepted the award, she said Luther Vandross. That shit was hilarious. Hold on. Do they have short little clips? Come on, man. I gotta see that shit. That shit was hilarious, bro. Best or worst moments of the Grammys, but they ain't got no video, I don't think. Let me see if this shit. Let me see if this got it. Nah, this don't got it either. This is wild, bro. They ain't got no clips. I think what it is the Grammys be they be copywriting too much. That's why nobody really has it. Nobody really has it. 2026, nobody really has it, bro. Short images, let's say videos. Let's say the funniest moment videos. 2026, 60 seconds of all moments. All right, Kendrick sweeps the Grammys again. The Grammys funniest moments. Let's go to Grammys funniest moments. Oh, that was 2021, 12 hours ago. Let's do 60 seconds. They got 60 seconds of the best moments. That's what they saying. That shit was wild.
And the Grammy goes
all right, right here. This was hilarious. Y'all. Yo, it's all on X? It's all on, all right, let's go to X. Hold on, I'm going to X. Let me get out of this shit. Let me go to X. I'm going to go to X. I'm going to see what they got on X. Funniest moments, right? That's what I got to put in? Funniest moments? Hold on. Where's X? Here we go. Damn, I can't spell for shit. Here we go. We'll go on X, bro. We'll check out the funniest moments. Grammys pure comedy now. All right, let's get to it. Hopefully this is like some shit that's recent. Clive Davis. How's this funny? All right. Yo, didn't they arrest that dude, Lemon? They arrested that dude. Yo, damn, man. That's crazy. Let's go back to it. Iconic, Amy Winehouse. Come on, man. Where's the funny moments? All right, Trevor. This got to be last night, right? Let's go to last night.
Billie Eilish. Wow. That is a Grammy that every artist wants. Almost as much as Trump wants Greenland.
Oh, my
Which
God.
makes sense.
Bro.
Since Epstein's island is gone. He needs a new one to hang out.
Yo, this is wild. Yo, I'm sorry. I'm just going through the videos, man.
Bill Clinton, so... Oh, I told you it's my last...
Oh, shit. Yeah, you got a good point. X is crazy, right? Yeah, I didn't think about that. X, some fucking weird shit will pop up if you type something. Yeah, I got to be careful with that. Yeah, man. I didn't think about that. Yo, good looking out, fam. I did not think about the shit that be popping up on X, bro. Woo, you just saved my ass, bro. You just saved my ass. Oh, shit. All right, man, I only got a couple more minutes before I got to go pick up the kiddies anyway from school. Let me see the concept, da-da-da-da. All right, this is the moment, though. Yo, check this out. This is hilarious. Y'all got to watch this. Hold on.
And the Grammy goes to...
She looked around like, yo, am I reading this shit right? You see her face?
Oh! They told me it was going to be on the prompter. Oh, the Grammy goes to Luther
Vandross. Yo, that face, yo, that shit was priceless. Oh, I know that. Luther Vandross. Yo, man, us old heads, you got to give us a break, man. Give us old heads a break, for real, man. You got to give us old heads a break, man. We know our pastimes and stuff. She don't know nothing about Kendrick, man. She ain't looking out for that. Even though, man, I think she got somebody. I think Cher's husband is about the same size, same age as Kendrick, right? Cher's husband is like 40. I think 40, right? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. But that shit was wild. Yo, hey, You see Kendrick. Kendrick's like, I know she talk about us. Come on, let's go, SZA. This lady out her tree. That's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. I gotta be careful. Nicki Minaj laughed to the entire crowd after joke Grammys. No, don't want to do that. All right, what is this? Hold on. Lola Young accidentally curses Grammy. How many of y'all know about this? About Lola Young, man?
My face.
Hold on.
That I'm very, very grateful. I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. Fucking sorry.
Hey, you gotta love them. Hey.
That I'm very, very grateful for this. Nick, we did it. Mom, I love you. I love you, everybody.
Yo, she's one of them people that, that win at the Grammys. You know how when you're expecting somebody else to win, and then you got somebody like, somebody that really nobody knows. I don't know. Maybe she's a big star. I'm not sure. But they're like, yo, who the hell was that? She's like, shit, me? They did a last minute switch on her. I miss Ricky Gervais, man. Da-da-da. Yeah, man, it's crazy. This is just wild. These Grammys was wild, bro. These Grammys was wild. All right, right here, 2026. We'll do his real quick. He said he misses it. We'll do his.
Netflix, you win everything. Good night. But no one cares about movies anymore. No one goes to cinema. No one really watches network TV. Everyone's watching Netflix. This show should just be me coming out going, well done, Netflix, you win everything. Good night. But no, we got to drag it out for 3 hours. You could binge watch the entire first season of Afterlife instead of watching this show. That's a show about a man who wants to kill himself because his wife dies of cancer. And it's still more fun than this. Okay?
Wow, that's wow.
Spoiler alert, season 2 is on the way. So in the end, he obviously didn't kill himself. Just like Jeffrey Epstein.
Oh, my God, bro. Hey, you know what I just realized, bro? Because I really don't watch the Grammys, man. It seems like the Grammys is mad political. Yeah, it seems like the Grammys is mad political. All right, let me see what this is about. Hold on. Let me see if this is a funny moment. I don't know.
Makes him part Kenyan. Please welcome back to the Grammys, Harry Styles.
It's an absolute pleasure to be here with you tonight to present the award for Album of the Year. A truly great album can change the way you see everything. An artist can take you on a journey as you discover the world together.
Bro, this dude is faded. He got too many, they gave him too many sippy cups at the bar. That free, that complimentary wine that came on their table, he took one too many sips, you heard?
Best albums stay with you, and you can always return to them, just like old friends. Here are the nominees for Album of the Year.
Makes him part.
All right, man. I got to go pick up my kids. I appreciate all of y'all for showing up. Love and respect. We'll do this again some other time. I just realized the time, man. I love y'all. Thank you for showing up. I'm out of here. Yo, hey, be kind of one of each other, man. Be kind of one another, man. Yo, for real. Things ain't that serious. Love thy neighbor, bro. Try to understand each other's differences, and that's all you can ask for. Keep God in your life. I'm out of here, man. I love y'all though, man, for real. But seriously, man, don't take things that serious. It's not that serious, man. Just try to understand each other, and I think things will be better, man. I think things will be better. You heard? Love y'all. I'm out.